Leafy is one of the most controversial YouTubers that has ever been on this platform. He took over the YouTube game in 2016 with his commentary videos that roasted individuals and criticized others. Just as fast as the channel grew, the downfall of it would almost be the same. Many would say that the takeover ended when the one and only iDubbbz dropped a content cop on him.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. As you can probably tell, I can hardly contain myself right now, because today is the day we get to bully Leafy.
Leafy would never really recover from this. Aside from the tarnished reputation he got, it didn't help that it looked like YouTube would also take part in the downfall when they messed with his channel. From demonetizations to temporary shadow bans, this will make Leafy stray away from the platform. Many saw this as a win back then, but now, just a couple of years later, it looks like many of those same people want that sort of content back. Let's be honest, YouTube has gone too soft for anybody's liking, and many of us want that edgy, old school 2016 YouTube back. And with that sort of demand, there's gonna be people that supplies of it, even if it's a complete copy. In this video, we're gonna look at one of the people meeting that demand, and that person is LeafyIsHere2. LeafyIsHere2 is a YouTube channel that was created on September 29, 2019. Looking at the videos, we can see that he stayed true to the original Leafy by making his titles and thumbnails just like his. One thing to notice is that all of the videos made so far have been punching up. What I mean by punching up is that this new Leafy is making criticism videos against people that are bigger than him, as opposed to the original one that punched down and made videos on people that were a lot smaller, and would occasionally make them on people that were bigger or around his size. Anyways, with all of that being said, let's jump into the videos and see how he's going about it. The first video is titled I'm Back with a picture of Leafy, and it was uploaded just a couple of weeks after he created the channel.
So, looks like I'm back on YouTube, everybody. What is up, guys? Leafy is here, and it's been a while since I've uploaded, and a lot of you guys are gonna be saying, oh, what happened, Leafy? Oh, well, for once in my life, I kind of realized, oh, bullying kids seems kind of boring. Might as well do some other things, you know?
Acting like Leafy, he talked about what he did during the break and then why he is now back.
I went to the stock market and invested all my money in Totino's pizza rolls. And turns out, not as many Joey's World Tours live in America as I suspected. All that money started hemorrhaging out of my bank account, so I figured, might as well come back.
And then he went on to answer a couple of questions that the viewers might have.
So let's play this out. A question that I bet most of you guys have is, why am I posting on this channel rather than the other channels that I have? Well, you see, YouTube at the moment's being run by a bunch of complete fucking animals, and I'm blocked from having access to both of those channels.
He would then say that the same thing happened to his Twitter, so he had to make a new one and then shouts it out. As for the content he's gonna post,
so along with the videos I'm gonna come out with of me bullying others, I'm also going to check up on some YouTubers that I've had relations with in the past, such as Keemstar, The Dog Fucker, Joey's World Tour, The Pokemon Go Kid, Grade A Under A, H3H3 Productions, Pyrocynical. Oh god, I'm about to fucking nuts! It's just so much content!
You're right, Leafy is here too. That is a lot of content. He goes on to say that he's gonna do weekly uploads and then ends off the video.
I think that's about wrapping it up about my comeback. I'll see you guys next week. Have a nice day. Like, subscribe, I'll see you reptilians in the next one.
So that was his first upload. He even ends it off with his Twitter name over the original layout. Not a lot of people were appreciative of this video. Many were expecting to see the real Leafy, and others were confused whether or not it was the real one. We didn't get the weekly uploads as promised. In fact, we didn't get any videos until many months later. Nobody knew when the next upload would be. During this time, YouTube would update their harassment and cyberbullying policy, which would result in the Leafy Content Cop and Leafy's response to be removed from the platform. But then, something interesting happened. At the end of January, the real Leafy would post on his community tab. This will cause LeafyIsHere2 to make a video on the situation, just about a month later. Oh, and we would see the return of the intro.
What is up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Leafy, and welcome back to a brand new video. I know it's been a while since we've talked, but just hear me out on this. I've got a lot of things to say. Alright, so first things first, I just want to get this out of the way right now. Just what in the fuck are these community posts doing on your main channel? So if you guys don't know already, basically I managed to make my way back into my main account and basically create some blog posts saying that I'm still alive and kicking. Unfortunately, you guys, that's as far as I was able to go because due to my community guidelines violations, I was unable to upload any videos.
He goes on to talk about how good the channel has been doing and what to expect in the future.
It's just been great that this channel's been getting some recognition, and it really just brings me high hopes for my future on YouTube. And however this video does, good or bad, I don't really care. I'm still gonna give you guys some content anyway. So if you guys actually want to see some of the dank cancer I'm gonna post here, just subscribe to LeafyIsHere2. You guys are gonna get all of it. I'm fucking telling you. So anyways, guys, hit that motherfucking like button and stick around for next week's video, because let's just say, you guys, I'm gonna be chopping up some onions.
At this point, people started to know what was up. They were getting on board with this idea of a new Leafy. Soon after, the Onision video dropped.
And what we're gonna be talking about today is by far the most important of it. Because apparently, Onision has been having some relations with some of his underage female fans. Like at this point, I don't even know what you guys were fucking expecting. I mean, back on my old channel, I made a 23-minute video about why this dude's a complete fucking psychopath. And almost 4 years later, we're still talking about how Onion Boy's on his last layer.
3 days after the Onision video, Idubbbz' girlfriend Anissa would announce her OnlyFans account. 4 days after this, another Onision video would be made.
Onision did something to me today that was pretty fucking bold of him. So I guess what happened was that this pussy came across my YouTube video and decided, you know what, because this dude was talking shit about me, I guess I have no choice but to just take down the entire fucking video. Yeah, you know what, that's what I'll do, maybe people won't hate me anymore. So yeah, this pussy tried to take down my entire video, which thankfully didn't happen, but instead I just got demonetized. Like, wow, Onion Boy, you really had to fucking do that? And the other thing I'd like to talk about is the Onision Drama Alert interview that aired a couple days ago. And the only thing I have to say about that is, Keemstar, as a friend, I just want to say, your interview is bad. The questions were repetitive as fuck, and it basically revealed nothing else that we didn't know already. And the only thing I'm glad about is that my name only came up once in this debacle of dog shit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about that, so I guess I'll give you a hint as to what next video will be about. Let's just say it involves a certain cuckold and a certain NSFW OnlyFans account.
And sure enough, we got the Idubbbz video.
It's been about 4 years. And I've been waiting so long for this one significant moment where I, LeafyIsHere, will be taking back the YouTube throne. Today will mark a day in internet history because we're talking about the guy on YouTube, the man, the myth, the panty waist pushover. As I said before, this is going to be, without a doubt, the best moment in my entire YouTube career. Because today, once and for all, we're going to be talking about Idubbbz TV. Or should I say, iCucks TV. Anissa announced she'll be opening a lewd OnlyFans account. And of course, right afterwards, some guy in the comments asked, how did Idubbbz feel about this? And here's the funniest part, okay? She actually replied to this dude saying, he's very supportive. So it's official, ladies and gentlemen, Idubbbz is a cuck. Yes, my fan base, it's true.
Throughout this whole video, he just goes on to roast Idubbbz.
Like seriously, this dude doesn't even have any fucking testicles. And when you look at it that way, not having a chin isn't even important anymore. Overall, Idubbbz has just gone way downhill over the years. Like over the last decade, he managed to build himself an entire persecution complex, where basically he could pretty much end someone's career on a whim. But recently, however, he just took that entire platform of authority he built and fucking squandered it.
After that video was uploaded, Idubbbz will later upload his response to the community the following week.
And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know. I didn't think it would be a controversial opinion either.
At this point, many people were clamoring for a Leafy return. 2 days after Idubbbz uploaded his video, LeafyIsHere2 would drop the H3H3 rant. This time he would start the video with a setting for the Leafy PNG, just like how Leafy used to do them.
Well, I just wanted to make amends after the beef we had almost 4 years ago, and you know, just put all that shit behind us.
Wow, that's pretty noble of someone with no chin.
Yeah.
And then he would just go in on Ethan Klein during this whole video.
What is up guys, it's Leafy, and I know exactly what you're thinking. You already made an H3 rant on your old channel, why the fuck do you think you need to make another one? And my answer to that is, this time things are different. Ever since I made the last video about him, Ethan's changed quite a fucking lot. Like in recent times, he's been getting called a snake more than I ever have. He literally uploaded to his main channel. And guess what? The video was shit. The H3H3 podcast is literally the worst podcast on the internet. Kinda goes back to my old video about H3 from 2016. Because back then I mentioned how much of a fucking hypocrite Ethan is. I really wanted to make this video to highlight how this YouTuber took the biggest fall from grace imaginable. And also, you know, I just had to sort out some unfinished business. I'm also very sorry how this video came out a bit late. I was working really hard on it, but I know a way to make it up to you guys. Because next video is gonna be about a man who still has his pride, but he's lost literally everything else.
Oh, but little did we know what was about to happen. The real Leafy will return to YouTube with a video the very next day.
And I think all of it is cool. Yeah, I know,
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
Just call me angel of the morning.
But Leafy wasn't done with iDubbbz yet, as he will later drop another video on him.
I love my girlfriend, and I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet. Doesn't affect me one way or the other. If you are...
Yeah, she was offering a little bit more than that, but honestly, I don't even think she's hot.
Along with this video, there would also be a song.
You never know who she might fuck, because I am a cuck. Hey now, you're an iDubbbz, get your simp on MLG. Hey now, you're an iDubbbz, get cucked by Leafy.
So, how did LeafyIsHere2 react to the return?
What is up motherfuckers, it's Leafy, and I have something to explain to you guys. So a couple days ago, a post was made on my main channel by someone who's literally fucking impersonating me. Like, compare the voices, this dude literally sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know,
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
Like, don't you hear the difference? And because this video wasn't even posted by me, I'm 100% certain that this was made by some kind of hacker. It's like Poodle Corp is doing it from his jail cell or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, I just think it's pretty sad how this dude's trying to manipulate people by pretending to be a big YouTuber. Like, honestly, it's just fucking sad. Like, who would do such a stupid thing like that? But yeah, even though the person who made this video wasn't me, I still 100% agree with the statement he made.
After acknowledging Leafy's return, he will go on to criticize iDubbbz's video.
First of all, I just want to address, just what the fuck is this dude's setup? Off the first glance, you could see the fucking weird desktop background he has, like, of the goddamn ape creature.
I didn't think it would be a controversial opinion either.
Oh god, the way he says that just makes his face look even more punchable. And just like that, the video's over. I mean, thank God, you know, that was one of the most cancerous videos I've ever seen in my fucking life. Nothing in 2020 has made me want to drink a shot glass of bleach more than this video. So much hypocrisy, so much ignorance. I can almost taste the immense cuckold rage. But yeah, I don't plan on making any more comments about this drama. The way that iDubbbz is handling it is just overall really shitty, and I wouldn't be surprised if it progressed any further than what it's at right now.
The next thing that we saw from any of these two Leafys would be an H3H3 video from the real one.
You know, I would love people saying, "Oh, Leafy, come back." I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. Like, the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today, and you have to adapt and overcome the fact that, like, you can't even curse, bro. Like I don't know.
You're a fat, fucking disgusting piece of shit.
And there's no need to take a stand, for it was I who chose to.
Leafy will start a new Twitter on that same day, which means that we now have both of them on the YouTube and Twitter platforms. It's interesting and funny to see how LeafyIsHere2 is reacting to Leafy's posts. Just like many of us, I don't think he expected him to return like this. I gotta give LeafyIsHere2 props for everything he's done so far. From the content to the personality and everything in between, this dude has nailed it in being Leafy. Not to mention that the videos themselves are actually pretty decent and go beyond just being an imitation. It's gonna be interesting to see how both Leafy and LeafyIsHere2 continue to navigate the YouTube scene.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
And yeah, that'll wrap up this video. If you enjoyed the video, do whatever it is that you do to show that you enjoyed it. Here are my socials, go check them out if you want, and I'll see you later.
And I literally cannot stress this enough. Like, if you're at the point where you literally have to scream at the top of your fucking lungs, literal fucking monkeys that run YouTube headquarters, but I couldn't have explained it better myself. Literally. And I'm literally the reptile of YouTube by someone who's literally fucking impersonating me.